100 Knight. We can't sit here and watch this any longer. Move it! Leave this to me. Quite persistent. It clearly doesn't want to let us go in such a small space. Having to fight it is an inevitability. If I fought it myself, it'd be over in a snap, huh? Fine. Let's give it the fight it wants so bad. Change of plans. Kill that thing, 100 Knight. No more running away. Accept this battle's inevitability. Anyone who gets in my way is my enemy. Fight it. Kill it. Use every fiber of your being to do my bidding. You agree, huh? Ha! What a smart answer. This will be a good chance to show me what you're really made of. Just as I thought. You struggle to make your own decision. I figured you wouldn't be able to handle such a burden this early. Make your escape before it regenerates. Go! Make it over there, and I'll do something about our friend. There's no time for fear. Get out of my sight! Come to me, 100 Knights. I am Metalia, your master and your contact. I alone control your fate. From this day on, you shall refer to me as the Great Witch of the Swamp. Let's start some chaos together.
In a world far different from our own, there exists a place called Medea. There, in a forest wedged between two nations where no human or animal dares to tread, rather where they cannot tread, lives a lone witch in the swamp of Nibelheim. This witch conducts strange experiments day in and day out, and is feared as the Swamp Witch. None have seen her, and all keep their distance. The reason for this is because the witch cannot leave her precious swamp. The swamp lies deep in the forest called woods, where the gods' persecution took place in days long past. Now, that land is protected by the peaceful forest witch. One day, long ago, the animals felt a darkness from within the swamp and began to scatter. This was a sign of the grand incident to come.
Get... Hey! Up! Hey! Get up!
Have you awoken, Sir 100 Knight? Let us rejoice. You are the first being in 113 years to have visited our small, humble swamp. Or, to be more specific, the very first visitor to our abode. My apologies. An introduction is in order. I am called Arlecchino. I serve the Swamp Witch, Master Leah, as her butler and lookout. I am faithful and reliable.
Dumbass! The name's not Leah. It's Metalia. Metalia! How many times do I gotta say it? Normally, I'd dismantle you, grind you up, and use you as fertilizer for my swamp. But I'm in a good mood today. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I'll also pretend like I didn't hear you call my swamp small.
Oh, you heard me, did you? I am pleased to know that your ears are healthy and functional.
Anyway, this is supposed to be the legendary demon, the appearance of a burning phoenix, the size of a mountain, 13 eyes gazing in all directions, and 4 arms of immense strength. Horsemen flee in terror as its wings shift the very winds. A voice that causes earthquakes, spews liquid fire from its crotch and mouth, and 100 magical soldiers at its command. That's what I heard. So what the hell's this tiny thing? The legends were way more than an exaggeration.
However, the great witch Udoka's witch doctor stated as much.
Uh-huh. I guess this isn't a mistake.
This concludes the legendary demon summoning ceremony.
It's not over yet, Arlecchino. The final step is to chain its existence to this world.
I understand and obey. I shall prepare some slop. I shall prepare your meal. Yes, indeed. I shall do all in my power to prepare a delicious meal for you.
No need for that. You still got that gum you picked up the other day?
Yes, I have it right here.
Even something disgusting like gum found on the ground has its uses. Here, eat it.
I am certain that Sir 100 Knight is too dumb to understand the concept of fine dining. But still, perhaps this is taking it a bit far. A piece of already been chewed gum. Unless it is a stray dog, I don't... It's... eating it.
Yep, dumb as a bag of hammers. can't hold a conversation worth a damn, but at least your spirit is rising. What, you mad or something? Then show off your attitude. You can't talk, so you have to make your presence known by what you do. Now, if you're mad because I fed you junk, show it through your attitude. You trying to fight me? Didn't I say that anyone who gets in my way is my enemy? Just kidding. Well, I guess you did just begin to express yourself. I'll let this one transgression slide. The hell? Are you being a brat on purpose? Refusing to trust me? That's kind of amusing. Maybe I'll let it slide.
Indeed. Now all that remains is the contract ceremony.
No, the contract's been made. I took something important from it before it left that other world.
Ah, I see. How very deft of you. Behold how impressed.
Look at that face. You have no idea, do you? Are you curious about what I took, 100 Knight? Well, don't worry about it too much. It was nothing big. Well then. Final touch. I'm gonna tell you something important. Listen up, 100 Knight. This is the contract torch. The burning flame is fueled by magic. You've become securely planted in this world. But without my magic, you'll get stuck in some sort of purgatory. Without the flame, you won't be able to stay here. But you won't be able to go back home. Ever. As long as that flame is burning, you're free to move about as you wish. Just make sure you do everything I want you to do before it burns out. That way, the contract will be fulfilled and you can go home. But first, I'll need some proof that you are, in fact, the legendary 100 Knight. Come! Look, 100 Knight. Look upon my awe-inspiring swamp. The lovely scent of swamp muck in the morning. A treasure trove of mold with the raunchy odor of 100-year-old rotting gooey cheese. And this perfect suffocating humidity. It's so nice, isn't it? Getting a whiff of this energizes me from head to toe. I wish to drown the world in such swampy glory. That's my ultimate wish. I wish to drown this pitiable world under a wave of swamp mud. That is my destiny. Once the sewer we call this world overflows with swamp mud, your deed is done, and you will be set free. In other words, your duty is to coat the world with swamps.
Did you understand all of that? This type of swamp kills all manner of living things. It's a poisonous, a safe and refreshing swamp.
That's weird. Does it look like the swamp's dried up a little?
Not at all. I'm inclined to believe it is just your imagination. That lengthy summoning ceremony must have exhausted you.
All right, 100 Knight. Now that you know how great my swamp is, let's start your test. It'll just be a little roughhouse. 100 Knight. Your task is to go to the nearby forest and destroy the annoying pillar there.
Allow me to intercede. Pillars are types of organic pillars that exist all over the world. I have no idea who named it, but the Pillar of Temperance is this particular one's official name. Destroying that shall be your test.
Doesn't sound too hard, does it? I mean, for the legendary 100 Knight. You fail at this, You're as useless as a piece of rotted old furniture.
If you fail at this, I apologize, but you will be tossed in the dumpster. Yes.
You'll find the pillar... well, it stands out. You'll see it. Anyway, I don't feel like explaining anything else. Go for it, Arlecchino.
As you command.
Metalia! Pass this test and meet my expectations, Hungry.
Act 1, Chapter 1. The Witch and Her Nemesis.
Allow me to explain. Master Leo was born in this swamp. And since she's a swamp witch, she loves the swamp more than anything. And also, because she is lazy, loves her swamp so much, she does not step foot on swampus land. Due to this, she's not very knowledgeable about the area, so I will provide my personal map. It is merely a local area map, but the pillar is listed on it. I believe it may prove helpful. To recap, find the pillar, called the Pillar of Temperance, in the forest and destroy it.